Do you ever feel like you don't have the energy, you don't have the will, you don't have the power to walk and live the Christian life? I think a lot of people feel that way. I think the Apostle Paul felt that way, and he writes something to us that is incredibly encouraging, something that I really want you to get today. Philippians 2:13 says this, and this will take a tremendous amount of pressure off of you. It says again, Philippians 2:13, "For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill His good purposes." That is absolutely incredibly encouraging. I got 3 points I want to make concerning that. Number one, the Christian life is inspired and empowered by Christ, by Jesus Christ Himself. Now I want you to understand a little difference between inspiration and motivation. Motivation is something that is external. Inspiration is something that comes from the inside. Christ Himself empowers us. He inspires us from the inside out, allowing us to overcome any circumstances that are external that we may face at any time. Point number two, our lives are to be expressions of God's good intentions. Do you understand that? Think about that for just a minute. Our lives are to be expressions of God's good intentions, not just towards us, which are obvious and evident, but towards those around us, in the lives of those that we affect and impact and touch every single day. Our lives are to be expressions of God's good intentions, and not through our ability, not through our power, but through His, which He has made abundantly available. Point number three, never underestimate God's ability to fulfill His purposes in your life. And I think we have a tendency to do that. We wonder if, we wonder when, we wonder how. But I think very often we just need to trust that God started something and He's working in us His ability to accomplish that something that He has begun. God knows where you are, and He loves you, and He cares for you today. Listen, real problems require real solutions. So I want to encourage you to dig deep for those solutions in God's Word today.